All right, we are live. First of all, I would
Awesome.
like to say thank
Oh,
you to New the Succubus for following on Twitch while we were getting set up. All right, so let's just go ahead and dive right into it.
yeah.
Uh,
All right.
so let me give little bit of a recap. Last time on the Vault of King Midas, our heroes um, left the cave where they had rescued Dr. Cephalo from the Sawagan who had kidnapped him. Uh, where they then faced their first true trial. A fierce Gydra stood before them, and after a hopefully fun boss fight, tutorial boss fight, they defeated the Gydra and returned to the ship, bearing with them the map to the vault of King Midas.
Yes.
The map told you that in order to open the vault, you needed three objects, or three things, rather. You needed the key, the word, whatever that means, and the eye of Midas. The map then goes on to say that the king, or rather the key, is located on this island, the word on this island, and the eye on this island, and the vault itself on the fourth.
Hmm.
Following the map, as being navigated by Dr. Seth Ello, played by Zendazwid down there. Um,
Mhm.
the crew determined that this map was indeed magical and showed the location of the four moving islands of Midas.
Mhm.
As our session came, there was then the Swagan then attempted to retake the map, but Seth's quick thinking allowed the party to prevent the map from being restolen from the captain's quarters, defeated the Swagan once again, and continued on their way. Our session ended with them arriving at the first island, which is not so much an island as much this.
Portal.
A giant dragon turtle reaching out,
Yes.
out of the sea. Ruins of an ancient town can be seen on its back,
Oh
including a
man.
still standing marble temple. Your ship, the Gilded Goose, sails near to this island, and our heroes must come up with a plan on how to get on board.
All right.
Now, let me give us some ambient pirate music
Yes.
while we attempt this endeavor. Let me loop that. All right.
All right.
So
Wonderful.
the the ship is now sailing alongside this creature. It seems to pay you little notice as you go. The captain looks up and shakes her head. She isn't quite sure how we're going to go about this.
Mhm.
But I am quite sure. This will be a skill challenge.
Oh.
Ooh, okay.
The skill challenge will be this. You will need... I'm going to turn that rhythm bot's volume down just a little bit for me. Okay. You will need 7 successes
Okay.
in order to climb on
Alright,
the
guys.
in order to climb on the back of this dragon turtle.
Oh, so
Oh,
we
boy.
are just climbing.
Well,
Training montage.
rather, no, I don't want to limit you to just making a bunch of athletics checks. Will need to come up with plans and methods of doing this. There are lots of things you can do. remember, in a skill challenge, if you have a spell of first level or higher, which you believe will help, you can spend that spell for an automatic success. I just point that out because we do have a few spellcasters in the party. I don't have any particular spells in mind. I don't actually know what all spells you have. So I just point that out. So, obvious skills which will be relevant. Let me pull up a list of skills and just kind of go through the obvious ones. Obviously,
Also,
yeah.
just real quick,
Yeah.
checking, did we get a long rest between this session and the last one?
Yes, you did get a long rest after the fight with the Swag, and you were at full resources.
Perfect, thank you.
Yeah. So tap off your HP and all of those goodies. So obvious things that will apply. Athletics. You could probably justify acrobatics.
Okay.
That's obvious if you attempt to do anything like physical to get up the turtle.
Do any of you
what if
have
we do
really good...
Survival
Get up the
perhaps is
turtle.
probably also equally reasonable.
What
But
if you use... what if one of us uses animal handling to coax the turtle to lower its head enough for us to climb on?
I mean, that's an option.
that's an option.
I have proficiency, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
So I would like to remind you of the rules for skill challenges. Each character may only use a skill once, which means while all of you can make an athletics check, once, say, Willow has made an athletics check, she cannot attempt another athletics check.
Okay, I see.
And we're gonna kind of go in rounds. So I want everyone to be involved.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So the captain turns to you five, and she says, "We'll take care of the ship. The five of you get up there and find this key. We'll keep the ship nearby, ready to haul you off if you fall off." So
Excuse
now-
me, you just want us to go up there ourselves?
Yes.
Okay. If you're sure.
I
Sounds
mean,
pretty
would a
equal.
turtle notice like one fly or like 50 flies? Like, you know.
I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about, but
I'm talking about climbing its back.
what?
Well, I mean, like, if there was a fly on your back or something, you probably wouldn't notice it, but there were like 50 on them. You'd probably be like, ew, gross, dump it into the water.
I think I would notice 50 flies on me.
That is kind of the point here. I'm concerned that this thing will either try to just eat our boat outright, or
I
perhaps
have an
submerge itself
idea.
entirely.
I think
What's your
I think,
idea?
I think I have a plan.
Mhm.
So
No.
I think that this is an aquatic beast, and I have
Oh.
Emissary of the Sea as an ability.
Mm-hmm.
I have
Oh.
an extraordinary affinity. Aquatic beasts have an extraordinary affinity with my people. I can communicate simple ideas with beasts that can breathe water. I don't know if the turtle
Oh.
can breathe water,
I hope the
but it's
freaking
definitely
can
an
breathe
aquatic
water.
beast.
Mm-hmm. I will stretch. I think Emissary of the Sea is. I will take it to be anything with a swim speed. So,
Awesome.
even though it says beast that can breathe water, I think it would be silly if the Emissary of the Sea can't talk to a whale or a dolphin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I will interpret that as anything with a swim speed.
technicalities and all.
Right. So dolphins, turtles, whales.
Dragons.
Those are all fair play. Those are all fair play.
Okay.
Okay. So, to soothe our concerns about the turtle being violent towards us, I would like to engage in a small meditation and reach some type of mental peace, and then try to project that peace to the turtle.
Oh.
Okay.
And the good vibes only.
I like this. What kind of what sort of skill are you trying to justify with that? Maybe a religion check?
Okay.
Maybe
Okay.
I don't know. I can also see persuasion being a valid one there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. True.
Let's do religion. I'm
Convey the
Religion
whole
through
vibe.
the meditative aspect. So.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do I click that?
Yes. So click the religion button on your character sheet,
Okay.
and that will roll it automatically. Okay, a 12. All right. So
Oh, by the way, Zed, did you know how to take off the permanent advantage yet?
No.
Alright, so you can go to that little gear right next to spells, and you'll see like a little thing that says always advantage, and you can turn it to a little toggle.
Yeah, it'll open a huge menu of stuff, but there's one like right beneath the gear, basically.
Okay.
Bells? Where?
So wait,
Oh no, the gear right next to spells.
I have a spell slot.
here, I'll do it for you, Zed.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, so
Oh, I found it.
there's a little gear,
Yeah.
and then we'll put it on advantage toggle.
Okay.
So now you'll see at the top of your character sheet, you've got advantage, normal, and disadvantage buttons, and you can just click the. So right now it's set to normal. So if you were to roll right now, it would just roll once, and then you can toggle it that way.
Okay.
So there you go. All right. So in this case, you rolled a 12. All right. So here's what happens. Zed, rather, Dr. Seth, sits on the bow of the ship, assumes the lotus position, fists together, and reaches out with their mind. They invoke the spirits of the sea and Mariati, the mother of the sea, the goddess. Well, she's actually not a goddess, the patron of the sea. And through her, Zed's mind, or Seth's mind, touches that of the sea beast. And there is a sound. And the beast slows its swim just a little bit.
Oh,
You have one success.
alright.
I think that worked. I have absolutely no idea what you did, but it's working.
Alright, so if we
Behold.
want to get on the boat, like, Rosie, like, points to the little dinghy or two, and, like, I don't know, do you want to go with the head or tail?
Oh god, I don't even know what would be worse there.
Do you want to use a coin?
Tail.
Please no. Oh,
Tail?
It's
Alright,
tail.
fine.
It has a
Rosie
comfy
says
head.
putting
right
away
now.
a coin to flip.
are you really going to make me climb up a turtle's ass?
How would you
Mean
feel
rather
about
the
someone
head?
suddenly crawling up on your face? I think going up the tail is the more polite option.
Exactly.
Uh,
Exactly.
I don't know if
Yes.
polite is the correct word, but I do
Yes.
see your point.
The tail.
Fine.
Torch
shall.
tail.
Unless you want to climb the head. I can
no.
gladly give you your own boat.
No. I would rather not be the odd one out. After all, I
Oh,
have to
Split the
I
party.
have to lead this crew. I am one of the most experienced people here, after all.
Oh, cool lie.
I'm not sure we have voted you into to lead us, my dear.
Well, with the captain not coming with us, someone has to.
And you're just going to elect yourself?
Are
If
there any
anything-
objections?
If anything, we have a doctor. A doctor is part of this crew already.
You're right.
Am
I am part of this crew.
I think you were exaggerating a bit when you said
I'm
you were
cur-
the one who has the most experience here. We do have a seasoned sailor among us.
Okay, you've made your point. Still, I believe that I
I vote for Raya.
Oh, you do? Why, thank you.
Because I don't want the failure to be on my head in case we mess up. But
Oh, that's smart.
That is quite smart,
actually,
Ah.
why not Dr. Rosie?
Maybe, Raya, you can be the leader and take the fall for us in case anything goes
Yeah,
wrong, and then
okay,
Alice
no,
just
that's
kind of like
fine.
gives
Yeah,
her
no,
a wink.
sure, whatever.
Well,
As
Yeah,
as
responsibility
as
of
Alistair,
leader, then go ahead.
I shall accept it. I think.
Pause.
Yes.
as Alistair said, the fall for us, the camera pans to emphasize the height of the turtle above the water.
Ah, God. God damn it.
As leader, I didn't know if you knew, but it's mandatory to carry the doctor on your shoulders.
Of course. Oh, wait,
Alright.
no.
It's in the unsigned contract.
Yeah,
the
Actually,
it's
fine
in the
wait.
fine print.
Actually, honestly, you're small enough, it probably wouldn't even matter. That's
Yeah.
fine. I squat down to allow you to get on my shoulders.
I like to imagine they made this rule up once they met Ingrid and realized Ingrid is tall. I would like
Yeah.
to be tall.
I too can be tall.
I would like to be
Um,
tall.
But
Okay.
Rosie's gonna get in the dinghy and
Mhm.
just sort of assumes I'm going to drive because she has water vehicle proficiency.
Oh,
Sure.
well, alright.
Why does a rat have water vehicle proficiency?
Well, she was born on a ship.
I was born on a ship. It's like being born on a car. Just
Born
know
in
how
a
to
car,
drive.
automatically got my driver's license.
Yeah.
Sounds legit.
Oh, you think you get a license from being born in a car? No, you just have the innate knowledge of driving. You legally cannot drive, though.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I'm trying to think of, like, a skill thing that I could do.
Well,
Let me think.
I could water vehicle proficiency if you want like a smooth sail to the boat, to like the tail or a good vantage point, maybe.
Yeah, that works.
Absolutely.
All right.
All right. Water vehicle proficiency. Roll.
we'll
We'll
roll-
say that's probably Dex because you're like trying to control.
Okay,
the
good. I've
vehicle.
already put it in as Dex.
Yep. Well.
Yeah.
Well, okay then.
Alright.
We are now at
Sweet.
2 successes and 0 failures.
That's the only crit we're gonna get this game.
It's not even a crit.
It's not
No,
even a
it's
crit.
close.
It's real close, though.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, it almost was.
Natural 19,
okay.
I think. But yeah. Okay.
Let me see. I'm thinking of, like, how I can use tactics, because that's probably the best skill I have.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Well, if we're approaching the tail, I guess I could, like, guide everyone on how to properly start climbing so we don't knock each other off the fucking turtle, and that could be tactics, maybe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, tactics is sort of also includes like the concept of like leading a small group. It's like
Yeah.
squad tactics. So sure, I'll allow that as you like
All right.
manage everyone's approach.
Yes.
Make a
All right.
tactics check.
Here's my tactics roll then.
All right.
No,
Ah!
Captain taking the fall for us.
Captain.
All right.
Oh, Captain.
Yeah,
Oh,
So-
Captain.
So
Yikes.
as Rhea tries to guide your few little dinghies up through the tail, she does not take into account one of the unexpected movements of the tail, and it creates a huge wave, and your dinghies all are sent off spinning, and you have to recover, and it's quite tiring. But
Okay.
you get back on track and then make it back towards the turtle. So now
Okay.
we have 2 successes and 1 failure.
Don't worry, everyone. I can handle this. I promise you.
Oh, I hope the captain didn't see that blunder. It'd be a real shame if you took the fall for that.
I'm trying my best here. Okay.
I believe in you.
Thank you. Thank you. All right, onward then. To the tail.
It's either believe
All
or
right.
accept death.
All right. You're in position at the back of the turtle.
All
On
right.
the
Willow's
butt.
gonna use insight to figure out the best way to climb up.
Smart.
Sure. Sure.
Oh.
All right. Willow suggests that climbing up the tail is probably the best strategy, as it goes all the way to the bottom of the. No, it goes all the way from the surface of the water to all the way back up to the shell where you're trying to get.
Yeah.
this is not, editor's note, this was not the best path.
Oh, of course.
Alright. So now you have 2 successes and 2 failures. One more failure, and you get the
Game over.
bad.
Die.
Get bad end.
No,
Oh,
you don't.
fuck, okay.
We all
But you
tried.
do get the worst result.
Okay,
All right.
noted.
Okay. So who wants to go next?
Alice, do you have any ideas?
About that. I was actually thinking, and this is just because I do have musical instruments, and music can often speak what words cannot. If I could perform a song for the turtle creature and see if that would make it more receptive to just allowing us an easier path onto it.
Oh my god!
Music soothes the savage beast. I'll allow it. Make a
Alright!
performance check.
What song are you gonna sing?
I don't know. It's gotta come from the
Under
heart.
the sea.
Yeah.
Improvise something off the cuff right now.
Oh,
And
yeah.
my
Okay, cool.
improvisational piece surely did come from the heart.
Yeah!
All right. So with Willow's suggestion in mind, but the swaying of the tail still fresh in everyone's mind from the being set spinning. Alistair has his boat rowed up along the side of the turtle towards the dragon turtle's head.
Yeah.
And Alistair pulls out, what instrument do you play?
I'm gonna pull out my mandolin.
Oh.
Pulls out his mandolin and begins to play. And the music is beautiful and soothing. And the turtle, one of its one great eye on that side of its head, looks into you and sees into your soul, you feel.
Oh.
And the tail stops swaying as if to say, climb this way.
Okay.
It is now 3 successes and 2 failures.
Okay, good. Good. Alright, I think we're gonna try and get on the tail. Is it like scaly enough that it has like footholds and handholds,
Mhm.
basically? Okay, perfect.
Mhm. You could free climb it if that is what you wish to do.
Because there's also that like big sort of like spine near the tail that sort of I think has like a mountain-like texture in my brain,
Yeah.
like up close.
Yeah, like little spiky things. I think... Wow, okay, I just realized I'm playing pretty much like the first D&D character I've ever played that just does not carry rope around with them. So I can't actually tie the ship to anything.
Yeah, there's there's rope on the boat.
Oh, okay, okay.
The dinghy's probably got a
We
roll
all
of
have
rope.
Alright, can I try and just tie the dinghies to one of the scales?
Sure.
What check would this be?
Unfortunately, we're not playing
Survival?
GURPS, so there isn't a knot tying skill.
Would it be survival or sleight of hand?
Yeah, I'd say that'd be survival. Survival
Yeah.
probably includes knot tying.
Hey Rosie, do you want to do this?
Sure. Yeah, I know how to tie a knot.
Okay, good. Thank you. I do not know how to tie knots. I have -2 in survival.
Wow. Real leader can't even tie knots. Rosie said not tying a knot.
All right.
I think I can tie a knot.
So that
Uh-oh, that's a
is
failure.
that is 3 failures. So the skill challenge has failed, but that does not mean that you do not get on the turtle. However, you may not like the way that you have gotten on the turtle. All right. So Rosie ties off the your set of dinghies to the tail of the turtle.
Yeah.
And then, as Willow suggested, you climb out of your boats onto the tail, which is now mostly still, and you free climb your way up.
Yikes.
The going is hard, it's tough, and the scales are sharp. And you cut your hands,
Oh, fuck.
Owie.
and you make your way to the top. But you're fighting against gravity, the weight of your equipment, the harsh sea air, and the platform, which, while more still than it was, is still quite unstable. The climb is exhausting. When you reach the top, I want you all to roll a d4. That is how much damage you have taken in the climb.
I want to raise my hand sheepishly.
Oh.
I'm not yet
Would
done.
you allow Rosie to?
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Additionally, you each take 2 levels of exhaustion.
hey! I raised my hand sheepishly.
Alright.
Do you think it would be valid if I, Rosie, being able to turn into a rat, could conceivably turn into a rat and sneak on to one of our able-bodied people to not do the tremendous hike?
It is plausible that you could have done that. You should have said so earlier.
I mean, I just want to say
That's
I
super
am
valid.
Raya's shoulders.
I just wanted to make sure if I could try and weasel my way out of that.
And I'm sorry, did you say something that I didn't catch you over?
I am really losing internet connection. Hello, am I here?
Welcome.
We can hear you.
Yeah.
I cannot
Yeah,
see you, but I can hear you.
Oh, you can't see me? Really?
Yeah. I mean, that's alright, but I mean, it's not preferable. But
Weird, I'm actually broadcasting the thing.
Hmm.
I'll reload it.
Alright. So, as a result of exhaustion, you are all now at exhaustion level 2.
Oh, fuck!
I have a question.
Yes.
I
Yes?
don't think I ever got off of Raya's shoulders.
Oh, yeah. God damn it.
Alright. Raya.
Yeah? I'll roll my d4.
Yeah. As you, are climbing, this is exhausting work. Are you going to, stick to your promise to carry Seth? Or do you force Seth to climb the rest of the way on their own?
I'm stubborn enough to keep Seth on my shoulders.
Okay. Seth, you do not suffer the damage and exhaustion.
Yes, awesome.
Rhea,
Oh, man.
you are at 3 exhaustion.
Fuck!
Oh,
Ma'am.
For everyone's
Alright!
You are lucky that we have Healy spells because you are not going to be doing too hot if there's combat soon.
yeah. Well, the thing is,
For-
we can recover that 4 we lost. Exhaust because it's the time.
Yes.
Oh,
So,
boy.
for everyone's reference, I have placed exhaustion in the Discord channel. First, 3 of you have level 2, which means you have disadvantage on ability checks, and your speed is halved. Rhea, as you have 3, you also have disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws. Alright.
Oh, boy.
I now need to move you to the new map.
Portal.
Hooray!
And
Yeah, no,
snap your view to the end.
Ferris is correct, with Exhaustion 3 is just guess I'll die territory.
Yeah.
So fucking die.
Portal.
Alright.
Full.
Portal.
So,
I'm sorry, Raya.
you are now
Okay.
on the back of the turtle. And you see what it is you see on this map.
Okay.
Alright, so I just want to question.
Yes.
Is the shell? Is this like foliage like at an angle? Like, are we above it? Are we? Is it like
Right.
upward
So
hill?
right. So you were on the sloping edge of um the turtle, and then it sort of goes up, and then there is dirt on the top of this, and you'll just kind of climb up into the grassy area.
Mm.
Okay. Are these like walls that we have to like?
Those are stone paths.
Okay, good. Got it.
Stone paths where the grass is not overgrown. Although they are quite old, and you can see that there's obviously like grass growing between the stones, and
Yeah.
you know, like an old road.
Rhea
Also,
walks
why
up.
is this building here blurred? Is that just because of?
That is because it is of too low of resolution to be the size I needed it to be.
Understandable. I just wanted to double check if
Yes.
that was the situation or if it's actually redacted.
Yes. No. This building it appears to be a large stone house, which has collapsed as all the wood has, of course, rotted over the centuries. But some stone walls still remain.
Okay.
Not the most homey.
No.
Yeah.
Of course,
Rhea just
beyond
kinda,
that,
like-
you see the large marble temple, and on the top of the temple, you see a large bronze disc depicting some sort of bird.
Hmm.
Anyone can make religion checks if you like.
Oh, yeah.
And
Can
of
I
course,
make a history check?
sure.
Okay. Yeah.
You've
I don't
never
know
heard
shit.
of birds.
Amazing.
It's a
Never
bird.
heard of birds. It's a bird.
I
It's
wanna-
a bird.
It's a
I want to
bird.
look at this symbol and go like,
Okay, I'm just imagining like Rhea's like climbing up to the top of the turtle, and she's just kind of like panting and wheezing, and she's like, "We've made it to Bird Castle.
Seth.
Oh,
We made it."
but Alistair though.
Yes.
I'm tired, but I still know about birds, I guess.
Yeah.
Alistair may be
Alistair,
tired,
Alistair,
but
you
he
look
still
at that.
knows the word of God.
You look at that, and you think to yourself, well, it looks like a bird in front of the sun. That two things come to mind. Well, it could be a phoenix. That makes sense. You don't know of any gods who are particularly associated with the phoenix, although the sun gods, there's a certain amount of symbology there. It's not usually used as a symbol, at least not in modern days. However, the combination of a bird and the sun reminds you that Apollo is often associated with the raven. So that's a possibility as well.
Okay.
And Seth with a 12, looks like a phoenix.
I also have the knowledge from last time that I know that
Mhm.
Midas is associated with Apollo.
Yes, that is true.
Yes.
Why is my videos not going through?
I don't know.
I'm gonna reload it.
Yeah, just try ending it and reconnecting, I guess. Anyway, so you are on the back of the turtle now. Where do you want to go first?
I want to dismount Raya.
Okay.
Oh yeah. I set you down
I
carefully.
assume she's like in the dirt right now.
Oh yeah, I fell over.
Alright. So, which way do we want to go? Big bird place? Or Rosie like squints? Big man statue?
Brian just kind of like pants on the ground. She's just like, I'm fine with either one. Your leader says just pick whatever's closest, I guess, maybe.
Hmm.
Well, they're
About-
both about the same distance away.
Okay.
I don't know, I
How
think we
about-
could be pretty... I don't know, leader. Do you want to sit here and leave us unsupervised?
Of course
Because
not.
we can do it.
Of course not.
As long as
But
we
I-
stay with the buddy system, we should be fine.
Nope. Nope. I force myself back to my feet. I shall lead you all.
Wait,
I
wait,
swear.
wait.
What?
So we're all pretty tired from the climb,
Yes.
and I'm gonna look in the sky and try to see what time it is.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's still early in the day. You got a lot of
Early
sun
in the
left.
day. Okay, good.
You've got a lot of sun left.
You can
You
assume
can take
that
a
this
short. You can
place
take a
is-
short rest if you like, but it'd be a little early for a long one.
That's I would
Hmm.
suggest a short rest while we keep watch. I did not climb, so I can be lookout. I can be the lookout. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does everyone agree to a short rest?
Yeah, sure.
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 Good idea.
Okay. So, you just kind of looking out over this and all the work that you're going to have to do sorting it out and how exhausted most of you are. You just sit down and catch your breath. Maybe drink some from your water skins and catch your breath. You may all spend, I don't believe, you should all have full resources, so nothing like that gets restored.
I'm
You may,
restoring that 4 hit points gone from me.
yes, you also get, if Alistair wishes to use the Song of Rest, you can get an additional d6 on that,
Oh, sweet.
on any hit dice you spend.
Alright. Gonna spend 1 hit dice. Here we go. Oh, hell yeah.
Honestly,
Okay.
how I'm gonna flavor Rosie's short rest is that she's really tired, and she probably like hides in like turns into a rat, probably sneaks her way into someone's like pocket, and just like sleeps there for like half an hour.
My
Mhm.
pocket.
You can sleep in Alistair's pocket. He gives you permission.
Oh,
Wonderful.
that's good. Well, I feel like honestly, I feel like out of the crew, you would probably be the most person that she would just do it to. First off, without permission. Or just permission granted, she would just do it. But it's
Good.
like you're the person who's like you're the chillest motherfucker here.
Okay.
I earned that title, and I will keep it.
Beautiful.
Willow, did you want to spend a hit dice to maybe restore that 3 hit points? Alistair, you can do it as well, though you're only missing 1.
Also, yeah, KB, I don't know what the hell the deal is with my video, but I think it's something on your end, because I have reloaded the page, like, several times, and it has not started working. And
Okay. Let me see. Uh, let me... There we go. Okay. I had to have it... I didn't have a switch toggled to have it, like, retry if it lost connection.
Oh, okay. Okay. I gotcha.
So there we go. That's all fixed.
Hey, I'm back!
Sorry about that.
Very
Alrighty.
spotted.
Better get the butterfly net.
No! No!
Yes.
Don't you fucking dare!
Bottle, bottle,
No!
bottle.
Puts you in a bottle and shakes you around.
Stop it! No putting fairies in jars. That's weird.
Is this like
Put it
a
in
Zelda or Peter
cages.
Pan? Wouldn't you like to know?
Alrighty. So,
Can I investigate the quality of the terrain? It's a very old ruins. When we
Yeah.
step on a chasm.
yes. So you can do that in just a moment. But first, during your rest, I want you to give me a perception check.
Oh.
Awesome. Behold. I think
Um,
it's +1.
Oh, why am I on? Oh yeah, disadvantage. That's right. Yeah, I forgot.
Right.
I
So,
see
Seth.
nothing.
Yeah, I was only asking for Seth.
Okay.
So Seth, you notice that on this island, in addition to the seagulls you would expect to see, there is a small collection of black birds, ravens or
Hmm,
crows.
Suspicious.
Also, now that you are ready to explore the island, I have different music prepared.
Island
Oh,
exploration
lovely.
music.
Can I do a religion / check to see if these crows are any related to any mythical beast? Possibly. I have something in mind.
Mhm.
KB, I would die for you for using Skyward Sword music, thank you.
Yes! Oh my god.
Yes, Zed, those are ravens, which are associated with Apollo.
Gotcha.
Alright.
They're not evil Stymphalian birds.
No,
You
it's
do
only a
not think so.
conspiracy. It's not a murder.
Mhm. All right.
Okay.
So you have completed your rest. Unfortunately, short rest does not restore exhaustion, so you are still.
Mhm.
While you have caught your breath, your muscles still ache.
Fuck, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. I
Well,
regret carrying Zed. I'm sorry.
Wow. Wow.
wow, I can't
Well-
believe you're already shirking your responsibilities as captain after we democratically
Wow.
elected you into office just so we couldn't take the fall for your decisions.
And
It's-
here I
Rosie
was
pops
about to
out
hop
the-
back on.
Rosie pops out of the pocket. Taking the fall, aren't you, boss?
It's fine. Now that Seth is the only one without disadvantage, Seth gets to carry all of you.
can do
Yay!
Yes, how about you start carrying me, Doctor? I think it's
mean-
only fair.
Sure.
All right.
What's that strength, by the way?
Abysmal.
Voltron up all the players.
0. I put 0 in strength.
If you were all centaurs, you could do that by rules as written.
I mean, 0 is better than what I have.
Unfortunately, I did not go with my centaur character, which,
Yeah.
honestly, given climbing, was a major part and will likely be another major part throughout future dungeon crawls. That's probably a good thing.
Oh yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't know. Depends on the.
Alright, I'm gonna
game.
just start, like, stumbling forwards, kind of limping.
Wait. Where do we want to go first? I suggest the large man statue.
It's kind
I'm
of
down,
it's
I'm
great to
down for
check
large
out.
man statue.
I suppose.
All in favor
Maybe.
of the large man?
Maybe we should walk on the paths.
Rhea is more interested in the bird statue, but, she does not bother because she is too tired to argue.
All right.
Willow
So you
thinks
walk-
back from her. Willow tries to think back in history, see if this historical figure means anything to her. With a history check.
Means nothing.
Nothing.
So, as you get closer to the statue, close enough to start to distinguish its features, the statue is very unusual. First of all, none of you recognize this individual. However, this is a very ancient place, and not a lot is known about the civilizations from this time period. So that's not too surprising that you don't recognize this individual. However, you're not quite sure what the statue is of. Well, it's a woman, yes, and she is an archer, clearly. But as you look at it, you're not sure if it's an unusually stocky elf or a shaved dwarven woman. It isn't clear which of those it is, but it seems to be one of them.
Hear me out. What if this is like the person who like killed Midas or something? I don't know. Rosika says very tired.
Well, it's a theory.
A rat theory.
So would you like
I
to get
have a
closer?
suspicion. Wait.
Mhm.
I'm gonna try
The way
to.
you say that, now I don't.
Hmm,
That sounded very suspicious.
maybe allow me to get closer first. I wanna throw something at it.
All right.
Wanna throw something at it?
Yes.
All right.
Cool.
What are you throwing, and what are you throwing at what?
I
Let's throw
wanna
Rosie.
I wanna throw a dart at it.
At the statue?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You get a little closer, and then chuck a dart at the stone statue. I mean, technically that's disadvantage range, but it's it's very large and a still target, so I'll just
Yeah.
say you hit. You don't have disadvantage on attack rolls, so you're fine from exhaustion. So yeah, you throw the dart and think it falls to the ground. It falls into
cool.
like the picture doesn't really show this, but this is it's like a fountain around the base of the statue.
Oh, I see.
A dry fountain.
Oh.
Did you get it, Doctor?
So
Yeah.
I'm gonna shoot you, right?
Nope, I got it.
Mhm.
I don't think right now it's an automaton. So
Oh,
Oh,
cool. I don't
well-
even know what an auto is.
Well, of course
Well,
it's not
good to
an.
know that we're in safe hands for now.
Of course it's not an automaton. It doesn't have any like movable joints. It just looks like it's solid.
they never look like they can move.
That was some
mean-
that was some real squid ASMR.
Squid
I think get
ASMR.
closer to the mic.
Okay, thank you. That's a lot more audible.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Squid ASMR.
Do you want some rat ASMR as well?
Listen to my tentacles.
I am shoving you all as far away from your microphones as I can.
All right.
All right. I'm gonna just start wandering towards the statue slowly, of course.
I'm
Okay.
gonna follow.
So, as you walk through the grass, it seems that this place, that this used to be some sort of town square, in the ancient days. The ground has, plants have all grown up through all of this used to be tiled.
Oh.
But it is, the tiles have all broken, and grass and plants have all grown up through it, except the larger pieces. There used to be some sort of wall here, maybe a building, you can't quite tell. Obviously, this is a thing right in the center of the forum.
Yeah.
Huge slab of marble, a couple of, it goes up like a foot off of what was the tiled flooring. And then there is this broken symbol in the center.
Interesting.
As you get closer to the statue, there is writing on the base. There's writing on the wall of the fountain on the outside, and there is writing on these this broken wall behind the statue.
Huh. What language is the writing? Can I tell?
What languages does Rhea know?
Rhea knows, let me look at it. She knows Common, Minotaur, and Jagan.
Okay, so it's none of those languages, but you are educated, so give me an intelligence check. You can use history proficiency if you have it.
I do.
Okay, and roll history.
Oh,
22.
hell yeah.
22. Okay.
Oh,
So-
exhaustion can't stop her.
So
Neat.
while you do not know Elvish or Dwarvish,
Oh.
you have seen examples of it before. You've seen like a book and it had this book is in Elvish. I can't read it.
Yeah, of course.
The script here is mostly Elvish, but you notice some of the letters look more like Dwarven runes. You don't think this is either language. You think it's something that predates both of them.
Whoa.
I want to take a look.
This
Rosie
is...
takes a look at it. Does it look? I'm just genuinely curious
Mm-hmm.
because Matthew, like how language evolves. Sort of like how Latin does to like the other Romantic languages.
Mm-hmm.
Is this like maybe a form of Sylvan?
Let's see. You are proficient in Sylvan. No, it is not related to Sylvan.
All right, cool. Because I was just curious if like she could recognize at least maybe like some letters or maybe even crude words, but super
is-
valid.
Mhm.
This is actually fascinating.
Actually,
It's...
Actually, Sylvan does use the Elven script, so you can
Yeah.
see that there are similarities. Although the language
Yeah.
it is a different language, you cannot read it.
Yeah, yeah. Like, I feel like at first she was like, "What are you talking about? It's just, well, those are not words."
Yeah.
Mhm. It might
This
be
is
kind of
actually-
like you looking at like Russian script, and you're like, I know some of these letters. Oh wait, what's
Yeah.
all this?
I know some of these.
Yeah,
Oh,
I know
yeah?
some
Oh,
of these
these-
symbols, but
Why is it
recognize
Old
these.
English and Russian?
Yeah.
Is it? It's not primordial, is it?
it is not primordial.
This is
Deep
some
speech.
sort of ancient
It
language.
is a
This
language
is
none
like-
of you know. I know that.
It's called
Proto-Elven
Cabian.
Dwarven. Proto-Elven Dwarven, basically. That's
Mhm.
Well,
that's what I'm decided to call it.
They're quite interesting artifacts.
Definitely.
Does anyone have a scroll?
No idea what any of it says.
A scroll of what?
Like
Just
paper.
like a paper, so we can take an etching.
Oh, of course. I take out some parchment and some ink, and I am all prepared. I have a scholar's pack.
Mhm.
You have
Uh-huh.
charcoal? Can we rub some charcoal
I don't, unfortunately.
or dirt?
This-
Either one.
Oh, I got dirt.
Well, I've got ink. We could just use ink.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we
Alright.
could guess.
So
just
Raya
gotta be
takes
careful.
I
for
think-
dirt.
I think dirt would have added a nice touch.
I think that would have really made it feel, authentic.
I don't want to. I don't want to put dirt around in my bag of parchment, please.
Smart. That's
Alright.
old
But
dirt.
consider.
Oh, you could just use
What
some
if
dirt
I
from the
would?
ground around us. There's plenty of it.
Okay.
Could be ancient.
So
ones
this
and dirt.
this is important. I need to know: are you copying the words from the statue, or are you trying to like piece together some stuff from the broken wall?
I think I'll just take stuff from the statue. I have
Okay.
10 sheets of parchment, so we could take etching, rubbings of more if you want. Up to you guys.
Why not? I bet we could fit a lot more on a paper, if we try to copy it by hand rather than do an etching.
Hmm
Oh, true, actually.
That
So
is
if we
true.
could just write it out. Might be
Okay.
better.
All right, so shall we just start scribing everything? I'll take the time to write down what's on the statue, and I'll hand some ink and paper to someone else if you want to copy what's on the stones.
Okay. Rhea, mark off 2 pieces. You said you had 10 sheets of parchment.
Yep.
Mark off 2 of those and write that you have copied statue from Key Island and story from Key Island. In the future, if you ever like have the ability to read that, I'll know what that means.
All right.
If you have the ability to read, I will
Yes.
know things.
Yes. Well, I don't know. One of
We
you
should
might
maybe
multi-class
also-
into Warlock and take Rise of the Runekeeper. Or
We should also
learn
maybe,
comprehend languages or something. I don't know.
Jot down that symbol on the slab.
Oh yeah, good idea actually.
Anyone who is you may all make oops, I didn't mean to grab you. You may all make Arcana or History checks to identify what the symbol means.
Oh hell yeah.
Behold.
Okay.
Oh, Deebs.
Yes.
Oh wait, I forgot that's in disadvantage, so.
Yeah.
See how worse it
Okay.
be.
A lot of you are making this check. Okay. So,
Man.
everyone who got a 13 on Arcana or a 15 on History, identifies this immediately for what it is. This was a teleportation circle.
Oh,
Oh, that's so
Oh.
cool.
that's
The-
so cool.
However, the glyph is broken. It could be used in the future, but right now it is inoperable because the glyph is broken. The pieces seem to be here, but you would need to piece them all back together, which would take you some time, but it could be done.
We don't
So
know where it
this-
would go though. That's interesting.
Oh,
Or
a
what could come out
teleportation
of it.
circle. A teleportation circle is a place you teleport to. If you know the
Oh.
teleport gate spell, you can teleport to any teleportation circle that you know the glyphs for.
Or
Well, this could just be
alternatively,
a
with
cute little
teleportation circle.
checkpoint.
Or
That's
alternatively, with
really cool.
teleportation circle, you can just go like, I know one.
Mhm. And of
Okay.
course, if you know that spell, you can also create new ones. But this tells you that you guys got good history checks. I can just tell you that this means that this forum obviously was visited by people with the ability to cast a teleportation gate spell.
Oh yeah.
And they did it
yeah.
frequently enough that there was a permanent teleportation circle here,
Yeah.
carved into
Interesting.
stone. And that way,
Fascinating.
anyone who knew that circle could come to this island by casting the spell.
Yeah. Also, just real quick, just double checking. What was it you said to write down on the sheet for the statue note?
Just statue from Key Island.
And story
and,
from Key Island?
Story from Key Island, yeah.
I think we might, if we survive, find other ruined teleportation circles on the other turtles.
Maybe. It wouldn't make sense if this guy had a vault. You know, probably want tabs in all of them, but they move around.
Only
Hmm.
if we survive.
Yes, if we survive.
Dude, I don't know what you mean. I'll never die.
Not yet.
Oh, of course, of course. I really do wish that I either knew the mending spell or some way to actually utilize this circle, but apparently I haven't. So
We can come back to it.
I wouldn't
course.
want to maybe piece it back together right now. I think we should explore the rest of the island.
yes.
And then be prepared for whatever might come through the teleportation portal on the other side.
I
I
do
am
agree.
more worried
Also, we
about
have a
what
map.
would
We
be
know where this place
important than us
is all the
exploring it.
time.
True.
All right. So where
Let's
to
see
from here?
something glitching over here.
The
This,
bird.
Now let's go take a look at the bird.
Apollo.
So you come on down here to the temple. This is the building that you could see from the boat who's still intact. It's a large marble temple, and on the top there is this large bronze disc, unaffected by the centuries. It has not, patinaed or rusted in any way, despite
Yeah.
the millennium. There are marble columns, and it's a very Mediterranean temple. As you come down this side, you don't see any entrances until Seth and Rhea, you get down here, and you see steps going up into the opening.
A seat.
We also walked by that ruined house.
Yeah. It appears to be like a ruined manor house. You would guess whoever lived there was rich and important.
Like me.
Just
Yes.
like
Me.
you.
Both of us. We're the rich and important ones.
Yes.
So that means that your lives have more value than us?
Well, I mean, I do
Curious.
get 1.5
Mhm.
treasure shares. I mean,
True.
that means something.
Yeah,
Like,
so-
There's-
yeah,
I'm
it's
gonna-
quietly being built.
Okay.
I'm gonna just stumble up the steps.
All right. So as you do so, Rhea,
Yeah?
this is what you see.
Oh?
Production value.
Oh,
Ah!
I love the PNG.
Production value.
It's transparent.
That's
Production
wonderful.
value. PNG that was not transparent.
That's okay.
Did you
It's-
even look up Apollo transparent?
This
I was
this objectively makes it funnier that it's not cut out. Like
Yeah.
just imagine it being like a slab of marble with just him painted on it, like they were trying to carve it.
I'm also imagining like Apollo because he's like the god of light, because like there is just a radiant like blinding white aura around it. Where it's
That's
like,
his
Yeah.
aura, you fool.
Guys,
I have a
Oh.
question.
My word.
So, do we see this? Oh, wait, do I also see the statue?
Yeah. Okay, so
Okay.
let me describe what it is that you see. So as you go up the stairs and see into the marble structure, you see 6 columns and a brazier in the center with still smoldering embers. And then behind that you see a large bronze shining statue, which you have correctly identified as Apollo, standing upon a swan. And this is like the main feature of the temple room.
Wait a second.
There are... yes?
Oh no, I was just Rhea's probably gonna be looking at the brazier in the center and it's just like, it's still smoldering. Someone was here recently.
Or it never
The
went out.
walls are painted with depictions of stories of Apollo and of heroes who took up arms in his name. And there
Well,
is, you can already see, there is a wall here behind the statue, and then an opening over here. You think there used to be a door here, but it has rotted away in the millennium that have
I see.
passed.
Well, what do you think is more likely, Doctor? Somebody here was here recently and lit a fire in this, or the fire is just magical and never goes out?
Well, we have a rather well-maintained room on a very hard-to-access area and a broken teleportation tablet thingy that we just saw. I think we might be dealing with something magical here.
I don't know, but also consider the crows could secretly be people. I mean, I was a rat when I was born, and look at me now.
I hate to say it, but you do have a valid point.
Very suspicious.
And I have
Never
heard
will
that crows are a conspiracy.
Never were an underground society of turtle men.
Oh my god, they're part of the Society of Turtlemen.
Oh, are we unraveling a conspiracy now?
I think we're unraveling a conspiracy now. I think I understand everything.
Everyone focus, please. We have a temple to raid.
I don't know if you want to say that in front of Apollo.
Yeah, it's pretty rude. Like, say it outside the temple.
Don't
I
be
have
so
not-
obvious about it, our dear leader.
Yeah, unless you
Fine.
want to take the fall for it.
I'm just going to just huff angrily and just walk into the temple and just start looking around.
I'm going to wait to see if anything happens to you.
Rosie,
Yeah.
Rosie turns around to, like, Alistair does a look at this guy motion and goes, that's not very Apollo of her. Rosie knows very little about Apollo.
Yeah.
Alistair
I
goes
like-
to stand next to her and nods and is like, yes, quite, not very Apollo.
Can I, like, investigate or, like, do something for, like, magic or... I'm uncomfortably suspicious.
I mean, if you wanna like check out tell me what it is you're trying to check out, and then yeah, you can make an Arcana check.
I just
So,
want
like, are
to
you-
see if the area has, like, in the statue, which seems to be in pristine condition, in
Mm-hmm.
an ancient ruin, how it sustains that way.
Okay. Make a investigation check.
Okay. I did not do well.
Magic.
Magic. Okay.
It's magical.
Magic.
Biggie.
Must be magic. I don't understand it. Must be magic.
Yep.
That a wizard.
That's
did
how
it.
it works.
A wizard did it.
It was me!
I lit the fire before you came in.
Of course! It's all part
Go
of
on
my... Oh,
then.
wow, I have turned into a bunch of pixels on the stream.
Yeah. It happens.
That's unfortunate.
Seems to be
Exports you as a JPEG and turns you into pixels.
Ugh.
Seems to be a corridor in the back of the temple.
Yes.
Ah,
So
yes.
there, behind where there seems to have been a wooden door, there is another corridor.
Really quick, can I do an Arcana check on this brazier to see if it's actually magical fire that does not just burn out?
Yes. Go ahead and make an Arcana check.
Okay. Fuck.
As you are checking that out, you are not quite sure.
Ah,
It certainly
Okay.
seems suspicious.
that it
But
does.
just from looking at it, you can't tell.
Okay.
I feel like Rosie, in her very tired mindset, and also like you know when you're like sleep deprived and you think you have the best idea ever, um, and going actually into like the idea of like what if what if those crows actually are bird people
Mm-hmm.
and are like living here,
Mm-hmm.
because it's like clean and stuff. I think he's gonna like do a little investigation check to just see is there any traces of like life being around here for a while.
Okay. Make an investigation check.
Okay, okay, okay. And do I have disadvantage ready? I do.
You-
Okay, perfect. Hmm.
Okay, 13. It's not bad. There is... You have noticed, Rosie, that there is, like, soot from this brazier. Like, in a path. Something has tracked soot from the brazier to the entrance and back.
Hey guys. I think there may be bird people around. I think someone's keeping this fire up.
Well, okay.
if it is maintained.
Yeah,
And
there's like
surely-
a little soot. I don't think that's a magic thing. Unless someone was like, I want to create soot.
If it
Um,
is people, then surely they must
I
keep
highly
this
doubt
fire
that.
going.
I highly doubt that there is a spell designed for the specific purpose of creating soot. But-
I don't know, I don't know. You're not the wizard who wanted soot, I guess, because you're the person who said no to dirt.
That can be useful.
Whatever. Anyways,
I
I'm
have
too
an
tired to
idea.
argue.
Oh, if
You
I
have an
was a
idea?
wizard, I'd like to know create soot.
Of course you would.
My idea is that a good way to check if there are inhabitants on this island would be to douse the fire which they maintain and see if they show up.
Ooh.
Oh no 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 no.
I'm not sure if
Um,
putting
this-
out a fire in the temple is a good idea, considering it could trigger something that we don't want to happen.
Alright, fine. In
Yeah,
that
it
case,
could, but it also couldn't.
hear me out though. What if, not to piss off the golden god over here, why don't we just like have a torch, have that hidden somewhere so the flame's still going, it's just not in a special spot.
I think if we turn the statue around so he can't see if you want to.
Oh my god, I understand why you're a doctor. That's a very smart move.
Yeah,
Oh my
yeah.
god.
Or if we like blindfolded him.
Oh yeah, that's we don't have to move him then. We just need to
Yeah,
put
no,
someone
that's
up there.
gonna be a lot easier. I can probably climb up to him.
Oh
Okay,
my
turn
We
to a
should,
god.
we should
rat.
check out the corridor first though.
Probably.
Alright,
Alright.
I'm going
fine.
to. I'm going
Willow.
to check the corridor.
Willow has gone into the corridor.
Willow and Rhea.
Willow and Rhea. Both of you give me anyone who goes in there, give me a perception check.
Also
Uh,
move the. Oh yeah, there you go. You just moved the camera. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
Um,
give you a perception check. Just a second.
Okay, so an
Whoa.
18 from Willow. Okay. Willow, you walk in, and the first thing you notice... Willow, the first thing that you notice that Rhea walks right past, completely oblivious to, is that there's a, up above, say, starting like 8 feet, above the floor here, on this wall, there is a large, window to the outside.
Interesting. Okay.
This little corridor, has a depiction of Apollo sitting in direct sunlight under the noonday sun, playing the lyre and writing the first song. And at the end of the corridor, there is a 10-foot by 10-foot square carved into the marble depicting a sun.
Interesting. Maybe I should roll history to see if I can find any significance from this. Maybe.
Let's see.
I don't know.
Yeah, go ahead and roll history.
Okay.
Well, that beats a 10, so I can give you a little bit.
Okay.
Temples usually hide their treasures behind puzzles.
Oh. Oh dear. Oh, I believe this is some sort of puzzle. That's my
A puzzle in a temple? Really? Shocking.
Yeah,
So that's
puzzles.
why we gotta blind the god and you
I
let him
understand
take the
now why you're
fire.
captain.
Will you please just stop? I am exhausted. I'm trying my
Ugh.
best.
Willow checks around for
I
any
know you
more
are. I'm
pause
just
in the
trying.
hallway.
I'm just trying to cheer you on.
I'm sorry, what'd you
What's-
say there, Dave? I didn't quite catch it.
Willow checks if there's any mirrors around in the hallway.
Um,
I got a feeling
uh,
this is sun-based.
yes.
Oh, yeah.
So the Willow notices that the wall opposite the window does seem reflective.
Oh. Okay.
Mhm.
Interesting.
So things got
Well-
like the sun right over Apollo. Got Apollo right over here.
Perhaps.
You know, Willow thought she saw something glinting outside. She's gonna wander out here
Okay.
Oh.
and keep going.
Perhaps this temple is only open at a certain time of day? No,
Alright.
actually,
Well,
that
yeah.
would make no sense because there's no way for the turtle to line up accurately with the sun and make a sundial.
So what is
Um,
this? Can Willow get an insight on this object over here? That's
No, there's no roll required. You walk up to it and notice that this is a mirror. And it's a
All the way
mirror
over-
that has fallen over. It used to be on a sort of what's the word? Like a little stone tower.
Oh,
Examining that, it looks like it used to rotate.
Oh.
hey, we're getting somewhere.
Mhm. But you do have
Willow-
a large mirror the size of like a shield. It's very reflective of the sun. It seems to focus the light.
Willow's very intrigued.
Mhm.
Willow calls everyone over to take a look at her discovery.
Is the window open or is it glass?
It is glass.
Okay. Rosie would totally hop out the window, but it is glass.
Yeah.
So I feel like you'd see like Willow yelling. It's like, I'll check it out.
Yeah, same.
All right. I could just grab you all and move you if you like.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, let's
thank
do
you.
that.
Fine, I'll take away my realism and immersion.
Just in the interest of time. All right. So you all come out here, and seems my camera doesn't have the permission to snap you to grid. Or not grid to grid, but snap you to a location. There you go. So you all stand around this mirror. Now, as you look, as you're all standing here, and this is enough eyes that I'm just gonna give you this. There are. It seems that there used to be several structures like this all
Oh.
around here. You see that there are. This mirror was the one that you saw because it was face up and it was sparkling, but there was another one. There are several about.
Huh.
But they're all out of place, having fallen over, and are turned upside down and are all sideways.
Oh
It
boy.
seems that when this was designed, this was a some sort of light puzzle, but it is broken now.
Fascinating. Absolutely fascinating.
Hmm. So,
My first guess is that we were somehow supposed to redirect sunlight onto the sun shape in the temple, although the fact that there's so many mirrors is kind of complicating things.
but I also wonder if we have to have these mirrors in these spots, and if we can't move them around.
Hmm.
Say, inside the church, inside the temple if need be.
Oh, perhaps. I'm gonna try and pick up this mirror, see if it's able to be moved.
It's heavy, but it's movable.
Oh, okay.
It's like a oof kind of thing, you know.
Ugh.
Like you could do
You
it.
wouldn't want to
play
like
more
carry one
strength.
around with you for an adventuring, but it's easily carried moved around.
Will someone help me carry this? I'm very tired.
I don't know. Rosie's got a new look. Ah, the strong one helps.
Thank you, Willow.
All right. Where would you like to
All
move
right.
it?
I kind of just want to start taking it towards the entrance of the temple because I think moving the mirrors there is a good call. Although,
Oh, wait.
there's 6 pillars in the temple.
I was about to say
5
there's 6
mirrors.
pillars in the temples, but there's only 5 mirrors, so
Huh.
One of us will have to be a mirror.
are we sure we're supposed to have the mirrors inside the temple?
Well, I'm more just saying that's a possibility. Like if we can't finagle it around to like the specific spot, we can maybe like cheat the puzzle as it were, and like have like one mirror we haven't really used or cared about to like bounce it inside.
Huh.
Like on the exact spot.
Perhaps we should just move this back for now and see if there's something here we're missing. Is there anything like in this general area that it seems like the mirrors were like supposed to be attached to or like supposed to be set upon? Like, there's like of course these ruined stones, but is this like were they clearly designed for these mirrors or were they just kind of put here?
Yes. So they were. There was at one point. These mirrors were all attached to rotating, sliding blocks, allowing you to reposition the mirrors as desired within this what was not a field at the time.
Ah, okay. Okay.
So I feel like Rose is gonna finagle with the mirror that was like first exposed until it starts bouncing off to any of the other mirrors.
Yeah, good
Okay.
idea.
All right. So yes, Rosie,
Yeah.
you finagle the mirror, and when you get it in just the right position, it catches the light, and then creates a beam of sunlight.
Does it particularly go to any direction, or like is it like a forward beam? Is it okay.
Oh.
All right.
So-
yeah.
Interesting.
This was just to demonstrate the possibility. Rosie, as you manipulate the mirror, you find that it creates a beam, and when that beam hits another mirror, it bounces off. And this bouncing can repeat.
Okay, all right, okay. So,
Interesting.
real troublemakers, you, mister. She like points over at this mirror, which is right in front of the window.
Are you pointing at yourself?
Got him.
No, in normal cases, I understand. No, this time it's Mr. Mirror's fault. So, we've got one mirror that's not being used at all, right over here.
Hmm.
I think of our moving mirror plan. This one's gonna be our guy.
You think? Okay.
I think
Well, the
so.
light doesn't reflect off of it, so surely it has to be moved.
Well, so we could just rotate this one so that it actually points the beam into the temple through the window.
Well, it would also depend on if I don't know what's the structure like. Like, is it a way we could go 360 or more 180?
So, each mirror has like a place where the light goes in, and so you can tilt each mirror to reflect the light, but it must change direction.
Okay.
Right, because I think if we don't, yeah, because I think when KB drew like the example drawing, this one went upward, and although, yeah, so I didn't know if that was just the direction it always has to face, or if we can change it to go, say 180.
No, we can change it. They're all like on
Mhm.
rotating little
Mhm.
things,
Alright.
aren't they? So,
Yeah,
yeah.
you
Oh,
can
but the only
you
problem
can
there
move
is
any of them and position them any which way you like.
Alright, and it will still take in the sunlight. Like we don't have to worry about if it's this one was 180, it wouldn't reflect the other
Mhm.
beam sunlight.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So yeah, why don't we try spinning that 180 degrees
Yes.
and see if it goes, because it might go in through the window, but I don't know if it's gonna go low enough.
True.
If that's the case, that's what the other mirror is for. She points at the one that's farther away and down here.
Okay.
Mhm.
I'm
Then
gonna
we
start.
can try to angle it inside and have a lot more control there.
Yeah. I'm gonna flip this mirror around so it's like positioned the right way.
Okay. So, none of these moved. You reposition the first one so that it catches the light again, recreating these beams, and then Rhea fiddles with this one till it creates a beam which goes towards the temple. Unfortunately, since the platforms are all broken and these are just kind of sitting on the ground, it's too low. It's hitting the wall.
Oh.
You would either need to elevate all of them, or somehow bounce this beam, send the beam up and then back down.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need 2 mirrors for that, I think. If we wanted to move some and put them inside.
It might be best to just try and raise the mirrors up somehow. Like if we can
Think?
repair these stones, or at least stack them high enough for the mirrors to be there. It might be a little bit tricky, but
I don't know. Does anyone have their own mirror on them?
Unfortunately, no.
She looks right at you, expecting you to have a mirror.
I do not.
Oh.
We don't
consider that a pleasant surprise.
necessarily need to move them all.
Wait. Hey,
We
Willow.
only need to move 2.
Hey, Willow.
You think?
Yeah.
Yes. I think so.
You got some nice armor there, and you're... How tall is Willow?
6
I'm
feet
not a
tall?
puzzle piece.
What?
I'm not a part of the puzzle. I'm not a puzzle piece.
But hear me out, what if you were?
So,
What if we were to make you part of the puzzle?
I'm just
It's
gonna.
okay, you can be our queen piece, the most important one.
The most important one.
Alistair says very lovingly.
well,
Need
you
I
guys,
remind you
Kills
who the
all for
lead?
cheating the puzzle.
Need I remind you who the leader of this
In
group
bad
is? If
sports.
anything, I should be the queen piece.
Who's the expert puzzle solver? Who's the one never caught in a rat trap? Oh, right, that's me.
while you guys talk about this, I'm gonna go to the bathroom and get a drink. I'll be right back.
All right, sure.
Feel free to
I
keep
mean-
keep talking.
Okay.
I
You
don't-
keep
wanna-
calling yourself the leader, but
The GM gave up.
the GM gave up trying to help us.
Sleeps today.
Oh man.
But yeah, I think we made it pretty clear why you're the leader. Not that we'd listen to you.
Willow just starts stacking these mirrors on the raised stones over here and over here.
I mean, there
Good
was
idea.
nothing in the contract about having to listen to you as the leader. It was just the captain.
I swear.
I'm just pointing out that your title is in name only, and there's no legally binding contract we have to follow.
Hey,
Only
Okay.
one of honor.
I think if
Well-
Willow wants to be the queen piece, she can absolutely be the queen.
you can be the queen, and if you feel insecure about your height, to get a little higher up, we can have our dear leader pick you up for a little bit.
No, I'm
And,
not. I am not picking anyone else up. I am already. I've already injured my back. Please no.
Not that.
That's why you gotta. I think that's why you lift with your legs.
I was.
And you still ended up breaking your back? I thought you were supposed to be our fearless leader.
He
Oh
still
my
ended up breaking her
goodness.
back.
It's different when you're climbing up a gigantic sharp turtle.
So it's See, it's different.
I do not have to take this. I'm going to start moving this mirror over to the stones so you stack it up.
You absolutely do not. You don't have to take anyone's shit. You're a strong, independent Minotaur.
Exactly. Uh-oh, my video is fucked. Oh, it's back. Okay. I don't know what the deal was there.
I have returned.
Hello! I am putting this mirror on top of this rock pile here.
And Willow's
Okay.
gonna put a mirror over by where she's at,
Okay.
on top of her rock pile.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So that's gonna.
So one moment here. Okay. So Rhea is placing a mirror here, and Willow is placing a mirror here. Yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
Hopefully that's
And
a little higher up, so...
yeah. So now these mirrors are now at the appropriate heights. So you will, these two are high, but the rest of them are all still on the ground.
Oh.
Again, that's why we get to have our knight in shining armor.
But
The
there's plenty of
hell?
stones here if you wish to, if your goal is
That's
to,
all the
like,
carrying
stack
that
up...
I don't think any of us want to do.
I'm gonna start trying to prop this one up with stones.
Okay. Does anyone want to help Rhea with that?
I've
Yeah,
been giving
Willow
Rhea
will put her
a
back
hard
to
time,
it.
so I'll go help her with it.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. Everyone who's involved.
begrudgingly go like, all right, I guess we're doing elevation idea, not Operation Operation Knight in Shining Armor,
All right.
and we'll
so-
start helping out, sort of get a head start with this patch over here.
Okay. So everyone who's involved in this, give me an athletics check.
Ooh,
Don't roll any
alright.
ones.
It's okay,
Okay.
guys. I'm proficient.
One.
The 21 was acrobatics, Deeves. It was an
Oh.
athletics check.
That's all right. We'll still use the 4 on the d20. It's fine.
Oh, okay.
Okay. All right. So yeah, it's heavy work, but you know, you all pitch in together, and as a group, you succeed. You get all the stones up on you think where their pedestals originally were, and you begin adjusting the mirrors, and with that, the light bounces in this way into the temple through
Ah.
the window.
I think it
We
worked.
get a Zelda victory noise.
Yes, and from outside the temple, you hear the Zelda puzzle solving theme.
Oh, I think we did it.
Heck.
Oh my goodness. It even gave us a little victory sound effect. That's wonderful.
That was quite an auditory indication of victory.
Man, I
What
love
about-
that Apollo's also the god
Dun,
of
dun,
music.
dun. Yes.
Has anything changed about the temple now that we have activated that thing?
Yes, actually. Hold on, Willow. I need you to back up for a moment. I need everyone to stop at the stairs.
Yes.
Temple collapse.
Apollo, but with angry face.
Okay. As you get ready to enter the temple again, the brazier. Oops, I had my drawing tool selected, not my select tool selected.
Yeah.
As you enter, you see this creature
Oh.
sitting
Oh, that's not a
in
bird.
sitting in the fire.
Oh, it is a bird. Actually,
Oh,
I'm a
hello,
liar.
bird.
Oh my
Yes.
Got
god.
water on it.
Oh my god, bird.
See,
Oh.
bird people do live here.
The
Yes, they do.
the bird it's hopping around quite happily in the flames, and he looks at each of you, and he squawks out a greeting in a language you do not understand.
So it's not Sylvan.
No, it is not.
Fascinating. What
Hmm.
on earth? Okay.
Can you understand me now?
Oh yeah, I
Oh.
can understand bird. I can understand bird.
Yes,
Hello.
yes, I
Much
understand.
better.
We understand you now.
Hello. Apologies. It has been a long time since I've had visitors. But Apollo has gifted me the gift of tongues, so
Ah,
I may communicate with you.
of course.
Hello.
Nice.
Pleasure to
course.
meet you. My name is Corvos. Welcome
Corvus.
to the Temple of Apollo.
So Corvos, I've gotta ask, are you like the only person here, or are there actually bird people here?
Oh, I have not seen any other people for a very, very long time.
Same.
Not since they left.
Aw,
Aw.
must be awfully lonely.
I mean, do you at least get to talk to the turtle?
Oh yes, he is very good. Vaughn is a great conversationalist.
Oh, his name's Vaughn? Oh, that's
Vaughn.
nice.
I see. This is truly fascinating. So, pardon me, but aside from Rosie here, I have not really met many talking animals. You do not appear to be a fae spirit, correct?
No. I am an elemental. Bound
Oh.
to serve this temple and its priests.
Oh, fascinating. Okay.
Well,
I
it's a certainly
see.
good thing we didn't go with someone's plan of putting water on it.
What? You would put water on me?
Yep.
No, I never would. It wasn't my idea.
It's
Yes.
a totally valid plan.
I'll be honest, my idea was to,
Corvos kind of
for like our
shakes his
puzzle,
feathers
before we
and
realized
soot.
years, I was gonna like bake you into a little torch and see if anyone would like put your fire back in, but like you'd still be a torch.
Well, I am quite relieved that I was not extinguished. That would have been most unpleasant.
Not yet.
Eh,
Is that a threat?
He's... Are you threatening me in the Temple of Apollo?
No, I'm just saying that inevitably, with rain.
Also, I think he's out. I think they're also out of the temple. I'm just
I
like,
am
no,
in the
I'm just
back.
noticing that Seth is like still on the stairs in the map.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
just hanging back.
Just like hiding behind them.
Yeah.
Like not yet.
Meat
Like
shield.
picking over Rosie, one of the only people that they're like taller than.
I'm actually not taller than Rosie.
Oh boy! All right, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can stand on my tentacles though, so that works.
Yeah.
Right.
No, I'm just
but-
saying that inevitably
Mm.
we are all extinguished.
Death comes for us all. Very poetic, very gothic. I like that, Doctor.
Although,
But
although
can fire
this,
ever die?
Hmm.
Like as a concept.
Yes.
I
Okay,
I
cool.
don't know if this person truly does have like blessings from a god. I kind of doubt that death is a concern to this person.
I don't know. There are other gods.
Yes.
Regardless,
Hey,
Well,
Corvus, you're saying
Anyway.
something about like
regardless, Corvus, it is
before
an
the
honor to meet you.
Yes, yes. No
yes. So,
extinguishing today.
yes, I'm quite relieved to hear that. So I must ask, what is it that brings you here? No one has visited the island of Vaughn for, he seems to do some math. 2,000 years?
Oh, goodness.
We're scholars.
Yes. Correct.
Scholars!
I-
Oh, wonderful. Wonderful.
Well, some of you must identify as scholars.
I am.
We're scholars.
We're
Well,
scholars, yes.
he
That's
goes
true, I am a doctor.
like,
2 of us are doctors.
he goes and sort of like flutters a wing towards Alistair. Well, the scholars, of course, have their laborers. So you need someone to carry all the paper.
Yes, laborer.
Exactly.
So I throw them
I
my
wasn't
bag.
hired for this position because of my strong muscles, I'm afraid.
No, that's Willow.
Crosses her arms with disappointment. The whole party, everyone involved. She just wants the treasure.
Well, you're
She's
our
not
queen, you're a
involved.
more important piece.
Most important.
Yes.
Meanwhile,
Well,
Rhea, she's only the king.
right. Well, scholars. I'm very pleased. So I see he flies out past you. He flies around the temple. He
Oh.
does it. He does a big circle, and then he comes back. He goes, "Ah, I see you have repaired the somewhat repaired the mirror puzzle. Quite a
Yes.
quite a funny little toy of the priests. With that open, you'll be able to enter the real temple.
Oh, this is not the
Oh?
real temple.
This is just where your people come to make their prayers. The real magic happens down below.
Oh, I
It
see.
always does.
So we have your
Told
permission
you it was
to...
magic.
We have your permission, then.
He turns, and goes, "Oh yes, the portal is quite open. Yes, of course. If you are here to study, then you have my permission. Of course, the treasures of the temple must remain, but they are entrusted to I suppose me, since there are no other priests remaining. But I will not stand in the way of your
Pursuit of
surveys.
knowledge.
Your pursuit of knowledge.
Also, the camera is not moved.
Yes.
Why, thank you. I assure you, the treasures shall remain as they are.
Of course.
Lying.
If you have any questions, please let me know.
Of course.
And
Of course.
Corvus flies back into the brazier, and returns to the GM lair as he turns back into fire.
I'm gonna stand menacingly over the flames for a second.
Yes.
Mm.
So, as you see down here, you see that where the light has struck the symbol of the sun, a portal has appeared. I unfortunately do not have an asset prepared for that.
That's
Um,
okay. I
but
can draw something, actually. Here. I'll
Okay.
get something.
I have a concern
make
I would like
a
to
large
raise.
blue portal.
Oh, blue.
Ooh,
Blue.
cool
Hmm.
colors in this sun god's temple. How bold!
Hey, KB.
Yes.
I'd like to look up at the sky and see what time it is.
Okay. Well, let's see. You got here early in the day. It is. You took an hour for a long rest, and then maybe you explored the island for, let's say, that took another hour. So it's probably like 2 o'clock, like midday. You've got a few hours of sun left.
I would suggest that we test a theory and see if this portal goes away when the sun's not out. Because I would not like to be trapped in the temple,
Oh.
unless something happened and a mirror comes out of alignment and we are there forever.
That is a valid point.
Maybe we go in at first light, and also maybe not all of us go in. I'll stay here with the bird and no water for the fire.
I'm not sure I trust that, but
I don't have any water. I swear.
I also
Right.
think your keen mind would be much useful in the further temple,
No,
Doctor.
I'm not. I'm dumb.
I don't know. I heard you punch stuff, and when the fish people attacked.
Me punch something.
Yeah.
Look at me. I'm harmless.
Oh, that's a
Although-
cool lie.
Completely harmless, Alistair says, seeing firsthand what Dr. Seth has done to those fish people.
Couldn't hurt a fly.
okay, regardless of whether or not Dr. Seth is harmless.
Those abs could not hurt a fly.
Yeah, those abs.
Those washboard abs are innocent.
Innocent
I swear
abs.
it. I swears it.
Okay, regardless of whether Dr. Seth is dangerous or not, I do believe that retiring for now and going at first light is the best course of action, given that we are all tired, myself especially. So,
You can just say you want a nap, darling. It's fine.
I think we should talk to the bird more about the nature of this temple and what lies beyond the portal. We know
yeah, that would
knowledge
be,
and
I was
treasure.
thinking about that, but also I was totally thinking about the whole stealing thing too.
okay, we all were. But
We're
yeah, I
scholars.
didn't want to
Speak for
say it while
yourself,
I was
I
thinking
wasn't.
about it.
We all
Didn't wanna
had
lead 'em
things
on.
in the fire and taking all the treasure. We all went there.
I do believe that we should just rest for now. We have a warm fire we can sit next to for the night. I think, if anything, this is a wonderful place to spend an evening. What say you all?
You're sure Captain Ingrid would be fine with us just taking extra time off?
Yeah, because I was thinking about that too. Like, do
I
you
mean,
think
if
you'll just like?
Rhea, if you're willing to take the fall for it, then by all means, but there is a lot of sunlight remaining.
And also, I'm thinking like not only how long they're gonna stay, but how long is this guy gonna stay? She points at Vaughn.
Oh yeah. Huh.
Say it's pretty easy to write the word nap or sleep on like a piece of paper, and then I assume the captain will be probably searching on
Well, you want to
watch.
put it like in a paper airplane to throw it over there?
I don't know.
What's
they
an
got
airplane?
Spy glasses.
Oh, hey, KB, lore
Yes.
question. Does Morse code exist in this world? And would Rhea and the captain know it?
I do not think Morse code exists.
Ah, damn. Okay.
Write the word sleep.
I was gonna like blink lights because I have the cantrip dancing lights, but nah.
Mm-hmm. That's something that
I mean, with sleeping
I
lights,
mean,
you could
if
probably like.
someone wanted, it's probably something you would invent, but
I mean,
yeah,
honestly, if you want to go with the sleeping lights idea, what you could do is have the lights dance sleep one letter at a time.
Oh, is that so? I gotta look at like the exact spell description.
I mean,
didn't
you
know
have
you could
four
actually
lights
make it.
that you can animate and dance.
True.
So, like,
But it's
You know, you
still
could-
light. It's still light out when you're doing it.
Yeah.
You can make them different colors, though.
Have you ever seen fireworks at 2 p.m. on a summer afternoon?
No, I was too busy howling at the moon because Discord.
Oh my god. Okay, I also do have parchment, which we can make into paper airplanes and just get a really good check.
All we have to do is make
What's
paper
an airplane?
airplanes.
Fuck, you're right, actually.
what's an airplane?
What's an airplane?
What's an airplane?
Oh, sorry, we had to make a paper bird.
Paper bird, yes. But
I know
not like
no
those
such
little,
magic.
not those little swan things. Those don't fly as well.
No, swans swim, obviously.
I have an
Exactly.
You're
idea.
gonna make one of those paper spiral things Da Vinci had in his notebooks. That's what you get.
Oh, the
Hmm.
fucking propeller, the thing with like the propeller on top.
Yeah. the propeller,
Yeah.
I think
Okay,
we.
okay.
I think
Yeah,
we
you-
need to talk to the flaming bird more. Maybe do you
Oh.
think they know anything about the other islands? The
How about we
teleportation
ask?
circle?
How about we just ask the bird to go and tell the rest of the crew? It can
I'm
fly.
not sure.
We could
The
also
Hazel's
ask
pretty
the
nice.
bird if the portal will go away at dusk, so we don't even have to worry about this anymore.
You know what? That
True.
is also true.
all of us,
I
all
say
of us
metagaming and
collectively go.
tired.
I just hear all of us going, oh.
I'm just gonna walk back into the main room of the temple.
Yo,
Alright.
bird, we're sleepy.
Okorvos, we have a burning question about the portal.
Yes.
You say burning.
Oh,
Yes, pun very much intended. I am the bard of the party.
Of course. So, we would like to know, will this portal disappear at dusk when there is no
Oh.
more sunlight?
oh yes. The portal only exists so long as sunlight touches the stone. The
course.
temple is only accessible during the day, unless one can cast an appropriate daylight spell.
Could
Huh.
you?
I
I'm
cannot.
afraid I do not have that level of magic. He
I
looks
see.
Ah.
disappointed in himself.
Oh.
Oh,
Have
don't
you
feel bad.
considered asking him? She like points at Apollo, like very nicely.
He's disappointed he can't help us be lazy. Nap for a little while.
Okay.
Is Apollo still worshipped? This is an ancient temple.
Yes, Apollo is one of the Sun Trinity is still very widely worshipped.
Good
Okay.
to know.
Hmm
I mean,
Eos,
honestly,
the
the sun
dawn-
is something that never goes out of style.
hmm Eos, the dawn, Apollo, the radiant sun, and Lycophos, the twilight, are all very widely worshipped to this day.
Huh.
They're sort of the main good deities.
Okay, well, if we go in there, then there is the potential of us getting trapped.
I mean, who said we have to go in there for long? We can just take a cursory glance around, report back to the captain, and
Oh.
then go from there.
But then we have to
Good idea.
climb. But then we have to get back up here. And I don't know about you guys. I
You
don't
can
wanna
turn
do
into
that.
next time. You can turn into a rat. What are you talking about?
You know, it's okay. I mean, if you guys want to do it again, that's fine.
I would like to speak to the bird.
Oh yeah, go for it.
So, Corvos, in my studies, I've heard of these temples containing certain ancient relics.
Of course.
Are these the I know these treasures by 3 names:
Hmm.
a key, a word, and then a third thing.
I
Um,
believe you must be referring to the eye. Yes.
Ah, yes, the eye.
Yes. Yes. The
These treasures are in these temples.
yes.
Is that the things you spoke of?
Yes. Well, there are more treasures. The treasures of this temple. We were entrusted. The sages of Vaughn were entrusted by King Midas with the protection of one of his 3 keys to the vault. Specifically,
see.
we were entrusted with keeping the key. It is.
Mhm,
He
mhm.
begins describing it as an iron key about yay big. He gestures with his wings, very large
Oh.
for a key. An iron key about yay big. You'll know it when you see it. It's quite elaborate and very large. But I believe that is kept in the temple vault, which is sealed with behind a magic puzzle door.
Ah.
But of course, there is nothing in there that nothing from there for you really to see. But
But surely such an an ancient object is worth studying, at least to sketch.
Oh, well, I suppose. If you can find where the sages have kept the keys to the door.
Hmm.
In order, if you wish to find the key, to sketch it, you will have to find the keys to the puzzle door.
I see, I see.
Ah.
Now, I know
Where are
there's
these
like this
keys?
circle a little out, that like apparently people can come in and out of. Do you think those sages may have like left or anything when everyone else left this island or something?
Oh yes, the sages. Everyone has gone. Those who it was just me and a few of the older sages who refused to leave, and they have long since passed. And
Oh.
And the magic circle on the tablet over there by the forum, or what used to be the forum. Am I correct in assuming that's a teleportation tablet?
oh yes, the teleportation circle is how we all got around.
Got around?
Oh yes, there's a teleportation circle on each of Midas's islands, and then of course there's the numerous teleportation circles on Avalon, and every king has his own circle.
Well,
neat.
well, that's
And-
handy to know for our research.
And I'm just curious.
I'm gonna write my
too,
thesis on that.
And also, why is no one on Vaughn anymore?
Well, there are. He thinks. There was. Hold on. He's thinking, and as he is trying to remember something, a tear forms in his eye and then immediately turns to steam because he's on fire.
Yeah.
He seems to be
Aw.
trying to remember something, and it's making him sad, but he
Aw.
can't remember what it was.
Oh.
Something.
I see.
The catastrophe.
Oh.
Catastrophe.
What? I didn't say anything.
Yeah, you did. You said
oh.
a catastrophe.
Oh. I don't know why I said that. I can't quite recall. There
Ooh,
was just,
Oh.
there were
something
never very
happened
many
to-
people here, and then they
Ooh.
left.
Suddenly
Do you
there
think-
weren't.
Do you
There's
think it has
something to
something to do with
do-
next door? Because that place seems real beaten up.
Oh, that mostly just fell apart as the head priest died. I'm not very good at maintaining buildings. He gestures to his lack of hands.
And imagine being an animal without hands.
You said
I
that.
don't say that out loud.
Said that you talk with the turtle, right?
The dragon turtle, yes.
Yes, yes.
Oh.
I don't think turtles exist in this setting, although I suppose Katie might
Wait, normal
change
turtles don't exist?
change their mind in the future. But they're not currently on the list of approved races, so there are probably
Okay.
no
Oh,
turtles.
turtle. I thought you were talking about like real ass turtles don't exist. And I was like, what?
I mean, it could be an Avatar: The Last Airbender situation where no, there's only dragon turtles and bear turtles.
I mean, this is already a
Turtles.
turtle.
No regulars.
This is already a
I have a
turtle. This is
bear.
already like really Avatar: The Last Airbender. So like,
yeah, yeah.
might
But
as
no,
well,
no, no.
right?
No. There are normal turtles, but there are not turtles. There are no turtle
You
people.
see,
Unless I
one of
change my
the-
mind
one
in
of
the
dragon turtles of like the word is gonna meet us, and just like puts his like finger on our head and heart, and then we'll defeat the Fire Lord. It's gonna be all cool. We're gonna take away Midas's gold bending.
We used to live on the 4 turtle islands, but then the Fire Nation attacked and caused the catastrophe.
Then the catastrophe happened.
Wait, this guy's the Fire Nation.
Oh my god.
So.
Okay,
could we
anyways.
talk to the dragon turtle.
Can you what?
And can we speak to the dragon turtle?
Well, do you speak Adamic
I don't even know what that is.
or
Anna,
Draconic?
what?
Can I do a check
that
or
the
of some sort to
language?
tell what Adamic is?
You yes, you can make anyone can make a history check.
Well,
Yeah. You don't know.
I do it.
Dude, I don't know what atoms are.
Oh, hey. Seth knows. Seth has heard of this. Atomic is one of the 6 languages, one of the 6 power languages. This is the languages that are closest to the language of creation.
oh.
Oh?
Speaking words of these 6 languages carelessly can be very dangerous, as they have powerful effects and can shape reality.
Is there any way
Um,
that
Joel and Rosie know.
uh,
this.
Mr.
Seth-
Bird?
if
Yes.
I can continue, Seth knows that the reason why Draconic is not on the list of approved languages for this setting is because Draconic is one of those 6 languages.
Oh.
Ah.
Which is why the closest you can get is Koboldish, which is sort of understandable by dragons, but does not
see.
use those words of power.
Interesting.
It's
Atomic.
like hearing heavy Scottish from like an English speaker.
Atomic is one of those 6 languages, and it is closely related to it is most closely related to modern Elvish.
Hmm.
Can you teach me this tongue? I'll only think it. I'll never say it.
Because that's how languages are learned.
You wish to learn Atomic?
Possibly.
I could teach you.
Katie.
It would, well, let me take a quick look. He looks at your stats and realizes that as a monk, dexterity will be, your best stat as you progress as a character. And he says, but he also looks at you and sees you as you currently are and says, most words of Atomic would kill you to speak them.
Oh.
Most. Yeah, but what about to think them?
Well, thinking them is safe. You have to speak them with the intention of meaning their meanings.
Gotcha.
I will
So
teach
as
you.
long as
I will
I-
teach you. Wait. Well, one moment. Let me check my notes. He's not going to teach you a word that will instantly kill you.
Okay.
But there is a word.
Wish.
Yeah. He is not going to teach you that one. Let me see. Handouts folder. Words of power. What is the power of... Okay, that one won't kill you. Yes. All right. I will teach you one of the first words of Atomic. Come with me.
Okay.
And he is going to take you. And I know I have to adjust the camera in a moment.
Okay.
But I
Baby's
have-
first atomic.
All right.
If you learned a bad word in Atomic, it would just immediately obliterate you.
If you say fucking atomic, the world explodes.
All right.
The word explodes and you make a new one.
Because you fucked it.
He takes you over here to the statue.
Yes.
And he begins instructing you on the symbols on this fountain. And he tells you, and he begins teaching you how to pronounce the individual words.
Amazing.
Yo.
And he says this is the Atomic word for water. And when you speak it, and he will pop up here, and he will stand on this, and he will say, Now I do not wish to speak this word, as it would probably destroy me, because I am a fire elemental. But you, with your... He gestures to your being a Tritonness.
Tentacles.
it will only massively exhaust you, I reckon.
Awesome.
Oh.
However,
Not that we're exhausted at all.
if you speak this word, you will be able to conjure pure water, pure fresh water, or if you desire it and focus on the intent, salt water, as if from the sea. 10 gallons worth.
Awesome.
You
We
will be
have
able
an
to
instant
conjure
focus.
this water. Also, this statue is designed in such a way as it will react to the word and begin flowing once again.
Huh.
All right.
And he teaches you the word luta.
I just imagine Steph going, well, that's great to know, Luta, and just like destroy this bird.
I
Measures
imagine
are-
as Corvus kept talking and mentioned water, my immediate thought was, oh no, the doctor's absolutely going to murder this bird if it comes down to the wire.
I don't know, I
Honestly.
feel like he'll just do it.
Thank you for what if I were to revive this fountain, what does it do? Does it look
Oh.
pretty?
Well, it does look pretty. But also I'm told that the water here has healing properties.
Okay.
Oh.
If you're not a
So-
fire elemental.
I shouldn't
assume.
say Luta. If
You aren't here.
I know. No, I would not trust Rosie being in this scene because my eye as
That-
an act of God have
that-
been like Rosie's state.
Does
Yeah.
it heal exhaustion?
I hear it heals the spirit and the body and cleanses yes.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. I'm gonna step into the fountain reservoir.
Okay.
He's gonna say it.
I'm going to say Luta
All right.
with the intent of creating pure water.
As Seth steps into the dry fountain, and Seth expresses the word Luta, from Seth's mouth pours gallons and gallons of pure water.
Oh my god.
It
Good thing that
flows
they can breathe
also.
underwater.
It flows also from the statue, and this fountain fills quickly with pure water. Now,
Amazing.
I just
Now-
love the image of like Sev says this word and then suddenly just pukes water.
See, they called it Luta because at the end part it's like Luta.
Yeah.
Man, what are they talking about?
Cut to Zeph like freaking vomiting out water like you're a puffer fish who's deflating.
Oh my
All right.
god, yes.
all right. Now, Seth, I have to teach you about words of power.
Awesome.
So,
Power words.
words of power. The oldest languages in the world, those closest to the song of creation, have certain words that when spoken create marvelous or terrible effects. Every word has a power associated with it. The power is a number which could range as low as 1 and could go as high as 12, maybe higher. This is the amount. When you speak a power word, you take levels of exhaustion equal to the word's power,
Uh-oh.
no.
minus your mastery of the language, minus the language's power stat modifier.
Okay.
Every one of these languages has a power stat associated with it. One of the 6 attributes. The power of the same word in different languages may differ. For example, there is a word for peace in both angelic, one of the languages, and also in formal infernal, one of the other languages. But peace is an easier word to speak in angelic than in infernal.
I see.
Atomic, also known as True Elvish, the power stat associated with that is Dexterity. Seth,
Yes.
the power, you're going to want to write somewhere in your notes that Luta is the word for water and has a power of 3.
Also, how do you spell atomic? I'm curious.
I will type it out.
Okay.
That's exactly how I spelled it.
Atomic. Oh, okay. Okay.
That's exactly what I thought. I'm so smart.
I've been taking notes on everything that you've said. I'm writing it in a little character bio.
Smart.
Okay, cool. Yes. So Atomic is the power language associated with dexterity. Since Luta has a power of 3, you have a dexterity modifier of, I believe, +1. So you will subtract your power power modifier, and your mastery of Atomic is currently 0.
Okay.
Because you do not casting this effect will drain you for
Oh no.
2 levels of exhaustion.
Oh right, I forgot. You did not
So-
have 2 levels of exhaustion already because I
So
was
now
like,
you're right where I am.
Well, hey,
So-
remember? Well, good thing they're making this fountain of healing bullshit or whatever
And
refill.
that I'm in it.
Mhm.
yeah. For a moment, I forgot that you were carried up the hill like Madame Zeroni.
Yes.
Because I was thinking like, oh god, you'd be in the 4, you'd be past 3, which could be, oh no, oh god.
Yes. And let me see. I don't want to show this. I have a handout that explains like the basic mechanics for power words. I'm gonna put that in your journal, Zeb.
Awesome.
Okay. So now you should be able to see the not GM notes side of that, which explains how they work, and also lists the 6 languages. The 6 languages, which your characters might not necessarily know, but I want to tell you anyway. The 6 languages are Old Giant, which is keyed to Strength. Atomic, or True Elvish, which is keyed to Dexterity.
Yeah.
True Draconic, which is keyed to Constitution.
Nice.
Deepest Speech, which is tied to Intelligence.
I like it.
Angelic, which is tied to Wisdom. And Formal Infernal, which is tied to Charisma.
I like it.
Formal
it.
infernal, you say?
It's like, oh, you plebeian in the infernal tongue.
I would like to be an extra fancy tiefling.
I can't wait. Okay, but
so-
also I find it funny if Rosie learned Luta,
Mhm.
she could do it consequence free.
Yeah. Now, also, if you know the language that is derived from these, then you already have Mastery 1 in them. So if you know Giant, you already have Mastery 1 of Old Giant.
Oh, I see.
If you know Elvish, then you would already have Mastery 1 of Atomic, and so on.
That's cool.
I raised my
I
hand
know.
sheepishly.
Sweet.
What's up,
I got it.
Sylvan?
Yeah, it's funny, right? Sylvan, the Sylvan isn't on there. Why is that? That's a good
Okay,
question.
I was thinking again like linguistic trees, but dude, super
Mhm.
valid.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I know deep speech, so if I learn any of deepest speech words.
Yep.
I would
Awesome.
love deepest speech.
Yeah, so, like, for instance, Alistair, since Alistair is, a charisma-based caster, and, already knows the common form of Infernal, if Alistair was able to learn some power words in Formal Infernal, that would be quite effective.
Huh.
I wonder what my next task for myself will be.
Right.
I want
any-
to.
Deepest speech just
I
sounds
gotta
like
learn.
the,
I gotta learn deepest speech now. Holy shit.
Deepest speech just sounds like the lead of a death metal band.
It
does
really
go.
does. Deep it.
So,
really cool.
Deepest Speech sounds like you're gonna do like a metal band, but then you like throw a curveball at people, and while like people are fucking shredding, the drums are going off, you like Mongolian like throat sing.
Oh, I can throw
Yeah.
and sing.
So anyway, whenever you speak
Weird
the power
talent.
word for water, 10 gallons of pure water flow from the speaker's mouth.
I love it.
Awesome.
Also, I have to go to the bathroom real quick.
Okay,
I will be back momentarily.
All right.
sure thing. Okay. All right. So, Seth, as you now sit in this pool of water, you feel at first quite, whoa, that took a lot out of you. You know,
Yes.
speaking that was not trivial.
Very tired.
You are very tired, but this water is so pure and pleasant and clean. You feel an urge to just sit here and soak.
All right, I'm gonna do it.
If I'm just going to tell you the mechanics. If you take a short rest in this spring, or not spring, this fountain, you will lose a level of exhaustion as if you had taken a long rest.
Awesome.
And that
Perhaps we
goes
should go and
for-
check on them. They've been out for a while.
Mhm.
What say
I would
you,
like to
everyone?
formally thank the bird. Is it Krovo?
Carvos nods and is grateful
I bow to
for your
them.
thanks.
Oh.
And he says to be careful. He says, now be careful with this knowledge. If you speak this too much, you could die of exhaustion.
Ah, I see.
I
Yeah.
only taught you this word because I think that you can handle it, and it might be useful.
Awesome.
Also, I do like the look of the fountain. He goes and
It
lands on
is
the bird.
very beautiful.
He goes and lands on the statue's head.
Does anyone hear running water where there wasn't before?
Yes.
I'm gonna just float.
I'm afloat.
All right. Rhea's gonna start wandering out of the temple and over towards the fountain now that she's hopefully heard it.
All right.
Yeah, I'm
I'll
just gonna
I'll
insta
move.
teleport Alistair there.
Behold.
No, you've restored the
Fountain.
fountain.
Yes.
How did you do that?
Vomiting profusely.
Oh, gross.
Well, kudos to you,
Excuse me.
Doctor.
Yep. I did it.
What?
Still too
Rosie
tired to
walks
move.
in. Doesn't feel like
Oh.
vomit water, so I think it's good.
Why would you
Rose-
touch it?
Corvos, is there anything you can elaborate on the situation, perhaps?
Oh, yes. I taught Seth the word for water in Adamic, so that they could restore the fountain.
Oh.
Oh, and they
I
just
see.
kind of sprayed water everywhere.
Yep.
It is how the effect works. Yes,
Interesting.
Fascinating.
Is
but the
this-
water is clean and pure, and I have been assured quite refreshing if you are not made of fire.
Yes.
Of course.
Rosie tip tap like while standing in it, just sort of like sloshes around her feet and be like, is this refreshing?
It is cool and pure and seems to sap away your exhaustion.
Oh, this is nice. Mind if I... She was like, how deep is the fountain?
I mean, like, maybe comes up to, well, Rosie's small, but, like, maybe comes up to the knee of an adult man.
Okay.
Alright, cool. So then she will just like lay down and like semi-float.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think Rhea's going to sit on the edge of the fountain, like, resting her hooves in the water, like, oh, that feels good.
Mhm.
You know?
Rest in my bodily fluids.
This,
Please don't call them that.
My
nah,
fluids.
this is the doctor water.
Wow, I love the hot springs in Mother 3.
Squid water. Oh boy. Interesting.
Nothing
Squid
but Dr.
water.
One
Fascinating.
day I could produce
Becoming
Dr.
broth.
Water.
Alright,
All
making
right.
this progressively worse.
All right. So we're taking a short rest, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Yes.
And while you take a short rest, Corvos will tell you, do you all know who this is a statue of?
No.
Hmm.
Is it Artemis?
It's not Apollo.
Who?
I
I've
would
never
like
heard of
to
that name.
know.
This
Hmm.
is a statue of Atlanta, the divine
Oh.
wind, a great
Oh.
hero of our people.
Fascinating.
And Corvos flutters down, and he begins to tell stories of, and over your rest, Corvos tells you stories of this hero, how she slayed the Nemean lion, how she recovered the golden fleece,
Oh.
how she did this and that and so many other things. She faced a hydra and killed it with poisoned arrows, and killed a basilisk, and so many other great stories.
Amazing.
What a girl boss.
Yeah.
I have a new role model.
I want
Rosie
to
is
give
totally
everybody
supporting her
a insight. No, just make an intelligence check.
Oh, okay.
Intelligence?
Yeah.
Oh. I'm
Oh
not
wait,
smart.
am I still at disadvantage because we're resting?
Yes, you are still at disadvantage because you
Okay,
are still.
Still? Okay.
This is only going to clear
Okay.
one level of exhaustion.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
All right.
Care if you don't think.
Hey, Rosie.
Yeah.
Hey,
I
Rosie.
think.
You realize that these stories contradict themselves in, like, the abilities Atlanta supposedly showed.
Mm-hmm.
So
you're telling me Atlanta can, like, choke out the Nemean lion, but can't choke out a hydra and needs arrows?
Huh.
Yeah. Well, those are the stories as I was told. I was not there myself. Corvo
That
says.
is an interesting question, though.
I mean, I believe it.
Hmm.
I say, having gotten a 3, no thoughts head empty, just thinking about woman do thing.
Although
Yep.
technically, I guess a Hydra would be hard to choke. There are many necks that you'd have to manage there.
Remember
I mean,
the
you
goose
just get all the
hydra?
heads
Oh, well, she
together
was-
and, like, just...
But she was different.
She was
She
built
was
different.
built. She
She
was
was
yes,
just-
she was built
She
different.
was just built different, you see.
I don't know. I would have taken. I don't know. I would have tried to like twist its neck together, so it like chokes on itself.
Oh, and just tie a knot.
Well, the next
Yeah.
time we fight another goose hydra, you can try that strategy.
Yes.
Hmm.
Anyways, Atlanta though,
Yes.
fascinating.
Atlanta.
Puts hand on chin, resting.
Lovingly.
They seem pretty puggers.
I didn't know you spoke
Oh
Sylvan.
my gosh.
Yeah, you what?
I'm learning.
Rosie's like, Rosie comprehends that.
I doubt it. I doubt any of you got that reference, but
I
a D&D streamer that I watch a lot of, Arcadum, a running joke in his world is that Sylvan speaks is just Twitch meme lingo.
Oh my
Oh my
god,
God.
that is
Poggers
amazing.
is Sylvan, that's
just
so funny.
knows. Rosie's like, Pog cool cat.
Oh my god, PogChamp.
I love that. Finally, a
Dude, dude, that's
D&D
pretty-
language for me.
Dude, that's
Mhm.
pretty weird, champ.
Pepe hands.
White people happy.
White people, Omega happy champ I can't forget how.
Like this.
Oh
just
my
add
god.
like all of the prefixes and suffixes and Twitch emojis until it's just like a fucking vomit of
Yes.
words.
I love it.
And the more you chant it, the more powerful it becomes.
Yes.
Yes.
And the more the public knows.
You got to build up that hype train, of course.
Mhm.
But only within these 3 minutes.
Yep. Anyway, let's
Anyway.
continue with the game.
Yes.
And off saying, "You shall not pass. You are not based," as he.
Ah!
all around.
You are not.
The way how you give thanks, it's like, thank you for the bits.
Snap, this one's going in my cringe compilation, and then
Oh
you
my
immediately just do the killing
God.
blow.
Oh my
I
god.
swear. I
Okay.
swear.
If we keep
Okay.
talking about this, I could go all day.
All right.
Yeah, same.
All right, so I'd like to get you guys into the temple though proper though before we
Okay.
hit our
Well,
time.
well,
So
What time of day is it now?
now it's like getting into the okay. So I said it was like 2 before, so you've taken a
Yes. maybe about
so
3
it's maybe
o'clock.
like 4 now.
Okay.
Okay, understandable.
Yeah.
We are kind of gonna get close, but we're gonna have to deal with it.
Mm-hmm.
I say we signal the captain.
Good idea.
Let them know
Yeah, I
that
wanna
we
do
need
the
to spend the
whole-
night.
Do you want to throw papers, or do we got like a light show we can send them?
I'm just gonna say that
I've got a light
I'm
show.
pretty sure that they have someone in the crow's nest.
I
watching
do
the
have dancing
island.
lights, so I can cast some sort of spell to alert them that we're staying here for the night.
Maybe we yes.
Yes.
Wait till the sun goes down a little bit.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm
like
sure that I could make
maybe-
it bright enough to see, anyways.
Okay.
They
I
do
mean,
have
also
they do have people
together.
actively like watching. You know, the guy in the crow's nest has a spyglass and he's like trying
Yeah.
to keep an eye on the
Assuming this
situation.
guy, assuming
So-
Terrence over there isn't sleeping at the job.
I mean, that's of course. But anyway, so yeah, so oops.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Rhea like goes down to one end of the turtle to where she can see the ship.
Yep.
And
Starts
sends
casting
yeah. So
dancing
you
lights.
wave to get everyone's attention, and then start casting up dancing lights, and you use the lights to spell out like as they move like
Yeah.
the letters of the message that you intend to cast or
Yes.
tend to inform them of, and and one of them like well, Morse code is not a thing. One of them like the guy in the crow's nest like uses a pocket mirror and sort of like
Yeah.
flashes back
Mhm.
a steady stream of acknowledgement.
All right. Perfect. Good.
And
We've communicated.
yes. So the ship
Fair, give it a
understands
big
that
thumbs up and walk
that-
back.
the ship understands that you're okay and are planning on camping for the night, and they will wait for you.
Awesome. All right. All right. I have alerted the ship. It seems that they're all right with us staying here for the night. Shall we all return to the temple and stay in there? Because I do believe
I would
that
like
that
a
would be
roof
safe.
over my head.
Yes, I agree.
We can bring
And
some
not-
leaves.
Yeah, I don't know. I see there's a lot of birds around here, so I think that is a better place. No offense, Corvus.
None
Well, I'm-
taken.
I'm going to be staying in the temple simply because it's warmer. There's a fireplace there.
True.
Hmm.
Can we
What
just be
about being
insta
inside a tree
teleported
if you're
back to the
warm?
temple?
Yeah, let's
Yes.
just insta. Yes.
I'm gonna walk.
Somebody moved themselves while I was moving the group.
Oh, sorry.
Whoop,
I think it was me.
whoop.
KBDM magic.
Yeah.
You're in the temple.
Beautiful.
You're in the temple.
All right. So, are we heading out tonight or going first light in the morning? Like
First light.
first
I would
light. That
suggest.
sounds like the best course of action. Yes.
Get rid of all that exhaustion.
Yes.
Baby.
Okay. So you set up camp in the temple, and it's quite safe. So you set up camp, and take a long rest. Everyone should mark off some food.
Oh yeah.
Cause I got the goose meat.
Mm-hmm.
Got 6 rations of that baby.
Did I have? Oh, I don't actually have any food, so I might have to steal a ration from you.
Might want to take my goose meat, oh gracious leader.
Yes, please.
Okay, but only because
I has. Thank you. Like Rhea's all upset that she has to like take food from Rosie, but she
is
swallowed
very
her
smug
pride.
about it.
Of course.
Like, there's that Fey heritage of like, yes, I am the one giving you food. You eat upon my table.
Of course.
Well, you know how fresh it is.
Minecraft eating sound effect.
Crunch, 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 crunch.
Hey, can
All
I
right.
have some food?
All of us instantly go like, all right, let's do the noise.
I think I have food. Do I? No, I have soap.
It's not food.
Knives.
Can I have some goose meat?
You
Let's
could.
see.
She does not give it to you until you say please.
Right. Well, actually, Seth, you have an explorer's pack, which I think has food in it.
Yeah. Yeah, Explorer's Pack has rations in it.
Where do I
Yeah.
see that?
You have to look it up.
You have to have
Yeah.
metagame
Yeah, 'cause
knowledge of D&D things.
No, the kits. I hate the kits so much because they're not a convenient place in the D&D book and like the player's handbook. So you have to really just look it up and just sort
Yeah.
of trust roll 20.
At the start of every campaign, I actually write down every single thing that is in the backpack
Mhm.
and just have it in my inventory so that I know what it is.
Yeah, I did
Honestly,
that too
I only do that
because
with
I'm
rogues.
not.
I only really do that with rogues because rogues are inherently wacky.
Hmm.
And I feel like
I needed to know that I had exactly 3 costumes in my backpack as an entertainer.
Okay,
Of course.
that is very important.
Mhm.
That's
For me, it's
important.
more like the kit stuff. I don't always write down.
I like to know that I have like parchment and ink and everything. That's useful for me because
By the way, I do want you to know, Rosie does have 1,000 ball bearings in her possession.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
I am terrified.
Also,
The power.
One time, remind me to tell you about how I used a cargo crate full of inflatable clowns in a sci-fi game to good effect.
What?
KB, I want you to know that every single time I learn something about you, you just become more of like an enigmatic but legendary figure in my mind.
Yeah, what the fuck?
I mean,
Maybe
it
was
was
this
it was an
fucking
alien situation. There was a face hugger on my spaceship, and I had this crate of inflatable clowns. So you know,
Well, as
As
you
you
do when
do,
you're like
as
this
you
big,
do.
When
you
you're
have your
just
inflatable
KB.
clowns.
You know, you ever feel like you're just being attacked by aliens and you're like, oh wait, I have that inflatable clown case.
The shipment of inflatable clowns
This
that
is
came
the perfect
in last
time
week.
for clown.
Meanwhile, I work at Spirit Halloween
I can't take
at
full
last,
I can't
the
take full
inflatable
credit.
clowns.
Oh my
Salamasama had we worked together on that plan, but
Amazing.
anyway, that's a story for another time though.
Sure.
So yeah, night falls. You all sit around the
Where did it
campfire.
fall?
Does anyone have like some camp RP that they want to do before
I
morning?
can sing a campfire song.
Go
A
for it.
campfire
I
song.
fear the words that I'm about to hear, but go ahead.
No, I was just making a reference to the freaking SpongeBob campfire song. I actually do not want to sing, but I was.
Okay,
Sing.
I was afraid that you were going to
Coward.
sing the SpongeBob campfire song.
RCAMPFARESONG song.
Yes, dance for our amusement, throws
And
peanuts.
if you don't think that we can sing it faster, then you're wrong. But it'll help if you just sing along.
Bum bum bum.
To be fair, I do imagine that Alistair and Rosie would just have a jam session with the campfire song, much to the bewilderment of the others. Like, he tries to get Rhea to sing, and she's just kind of like deadpan.
No, I feel like Rhea's actively uncomfortable. Rhea is no Rhea. Rhea's uncomfortable. Willow's just like staring in the middle distance, like disassociating.
Yeah.
And Seth is either enjoying this or experiencing their own
I am-
emotions.
Ooh.
I am critiquing your singing as being
Oh,
as being a singer myself.
I see. So,
Willow is just exhausted and hungry and looking like a vampire